Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome to Rican Muslim, your host, Rican Muslim. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. We try to reach 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for your support. But yeah, so today we're going to talk about layoffs. So the U.S. seems to be crumbling more and more and more. Even though the rich are getting richer, now we have mass layoffs on a grand scale this year. People are really completely just distraught because prices are getting higher and higher as it is. And they can't afford to live. So yeah, let's check out what's going on, shall we?
Well, second time in a year, almost a year to the day, I got laid off again. Twice in a year. And what the fuck? What is anyone supposed to do? And they said, because of the economy is crap right now. So, we're gonna lay off a whole bunch of people again. And I already was struggling so hard, actually low-key, to even keep the current roof over my head. And now I have no idea how I'm even going to get through the next few hours. I just don't understand. But yeah, the economy is shit. America is shit right now. I feel like there's a really big plan for them to, tank this so that we have to rely on other things, other people. It's fucking shit. And I'm quite frankly tired of it. I'm tired of my livelihood being in other people's hands. And I have no idea how to fix that, but I'm going to, because this is just wild. And I'm fucking angry more than I am hurt or sad. I'm scared. I have no idea where any of my bills are gonna come from, the money. I'm more angry than anything because I just cannot even believe I used to be able to get a job like the week later if I got laid off. So I have no idea what's gonna happen, and I was really hoping at one point I would make money on TikTok, and I still only have 1,500 followers or whatever. So if you could just blow this up and let's get 10,000 followers plus whatever, because I might be homeless in a week or two if I can't figure it out. So yeah, I hope everyone is having a great Tuesday, a way better Tuesday than me. And if you have any tips, tricks, or whatever to help right now and get me through this, greatly appreciated. Yeah,
I don't really feel for her. I've been laid off myself, gone through similar situations. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has at least provided me a little bit of income that I don't have to worry about. Like this that I do right here is just a hobby. I don't make any money of it. But no, what she was saying is definitely something that even struck me as well. Even when I've been trying to get a part-time job since it takes an eternity now. Just to get anything. Just to work on anything, it takes forever and ever just to get even a small part-time job. And yeah, before I'd be able to just get a job easily, but now it seems like it just takes forever. Man, I'm feeling for people right now.
I just got let go from my job as part of organizational shifts and return to office. As you guys know, I've been a remote employee for the past 5 years, really since the beginning of the pandemic. And I'm crying not because I'm sad that I got let go. Obviously, the instability of losing an income always sucks. What sucks most about being let go is somebody taking control out of your hands. I always preach internally and here at home that we have got to be the people in the driving seat of our futures, of our careers. And when a company takes that control out of your hands, it sucks because all of a sudden the plan that you had, the roadmap that you were on board for is gone. Now you've got to start over. And this is why you've always got to have a plan B, a plan C, and most importantly, an emergency fund. I am incredibly upset and frustrated. There have been several shifts in the company in this last couple of months that I just knew the writing was on the wall and I knew my time was coming. But the fact that we have an emergency fund, because ultimately that is what matters at the end of the day, is that we have money to pay our mortgage, to pay for our daycare. We have that as a fallback, and I can take time, maybe a week, to just collect my thoughts and put together a strategy for job hunting. Always be prepared for the unexpected, because ultimately companies will always put themselves first. And as much as you want to believe that you're part of the family, you like the people you work with, it's a business transaction. It's a business contract, and you've got to handle it as such. But please know that you are more than your job. You are more than what you do. Have a plan, have an emergency fund. Do not spend more than you need to. Live below your means. We are in strange times. That isn't beside me losing the job, just general messaging. Protect yourselves, treat yourself as a business, and always be looking for better opportunities, because companies would do the same, and they are.
There's some pretty wise words there. I think the majority of Americans can't even survive past a $500 emergency. So something that, most of us here in the States, they'll teach us about being financially educated. And now, because of riba and interest, usury, now people are getting more and more and more into debt. And it's almost like by design. They want you to be in debt. They want you to be using usury and riba and all those things that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said not to indulge in, to stay away from. And luckily for me, something that I completely stopped at least years ago on there. So far, only thing I have is my car payment. I do have some things that are I won't say are in collection due to my divorce many years ago. But I made the decision to not get back into it, because of my faith. And I'm just going to, ask Allah to help me and guide me. And yeah, I'm not getting myself into a bigger hole, into a bigger problem. But yeah, there's something that most people are just sinking more into. Everything from gambling being on the rise, alcohol drinking, mental health, and interest, credit cards or loans and so on, just to stay afloat, because they were living above their means. So this is kind of like a wake up call of why, for me, there's why things are written the same certain way in the Quran. Because if you would have left all that behind before all this mess on it, everybody would have been in a better place.
Get prepared, because this is going to hurt. As I stated many times, technology is good and then it's bad. Like, the workforce is going to have to do some more pivoting and some more adjustments. It's just been stated recently. We know that UPS has cut a lot of their Amazon deliveries. This just happened recently. Of course, their stock dropped dramatically. But with that, they're in the process of closing, offices and industries or buildings, whatever the case may be. But with that, the goal is to go automated. So when they start automating things, guess what? Employees will have mass layoffs. And for the individuals out here working for UPS now, I don't know where exactly the next goal is, where the next move will be, but I would begin pivoting now. Anyway, but UPS will be doing more automations, and the Amazon packages that they were delivering before will be cut. Just wanted to report that. Here, go ahead first. Give us some thoughts. Let me know if you're part of that employer. And I will look forward to following up with you all soon on this matter.
Yeah, I think people are still blinded by it. I remember years ago, a certain little presidential candidate that was talking about, hey, automations are coming. and we need to start preparing for it. And everybody kind of just like blew him off, like if it was nothing, it was just a, just trying to get votes or whatever on it. But yeah, no, now this is the year that's being pushed heavily to decrease the workforce because they don't want to pay um, workers. They don't care how it disrupts the economy. They don't care about the layoffs. They don't care about any of that. They care about the bottom dollar, and that is the move. And a lot of people are starting to feel it. A lot of people don't know how to move, how to change. And yeah, I think this year, this presidency is going to be something wild.
So, this is me, day one after getting laid off, and on to the newest, biggest things that are coming up. Huge moves are coming up, and I'm going to discover that. And I'm committed to creating a new path for my career, for my family, for my relationship, for whatever is next. I'm committed to creating a world where I get to be in total control and in total power for where I want to be in life. And nobody has to tell me what to do. And I'm able to help and empower others to also use their voice, use their bodies, and be healthy and confident and joyful to empower more people themselves. And so here we are, on our way to the next thing.
Yeah, I know a lot of people want to do wishful thinking. They want to do the whole project thing, something, it's up to them. Do hope good for everybody. I don't know how well that projection is going to work. And using their bodies, well, they want to see a lot more of that, especially women. And it's been on the rise, and it's been becoming a trend. They're just selling their bodies to live, and then the whole lifestyle around it, and it's supposedly empowering, become real prostitutes and everything. So, wishful thinking, all right, and thinking positively is good, but I'll put all my faith in the law.
The layoffs at USA will move forward with approximately 2,000 employees being laid off tonight, and the rest of them will be put on administrative leave. Direct hires received the following emails saying all USA direct hire personnel, with the exception of designated personnel responsible for mission critical functions, core leadership, and or specially designated programs, will be placed on administrative leave globally. This email went out at around 2:42. And the admin leave goes into effect at 11:59 p.m. tonight. My heart goes out to anyone who's affected by this. I pray that you are able to bounce back. I pray that you take all legal action against this, because this cannot be legal. I also pray that God blesses you immensely with what you deserve, because as I've stated before, this isn't right. This isn't okay. It isn't okay to attack people who are working from check to check, trying to make ends meet, while you sit in the comfort of your own home, not having a care in the world about how your bills are going to get paid, how your kids are going to eat their next meal. How
I can understand what she's saying. But like it or not, that is the foundation of this country. And there is no legal repercussion of it. That's just what it is. And yeah, that's all by design. And they are actually moving for a more where everybody is poor, and that there's only a certain percentage who are the wealthy. That is the big push that's coming into this country, and it seems to be going to become a real thing. So yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is, the plan for it. And there's no legal repercussion for laying off all these people. It is by design. That's what they wanted to do, and that's what they're going to do.
Layoff announcements are on the rise, signaling potential job market weakness in 2025. In January, companies announced 49,795 job cuts, marking a 28% increase from the previous month. According to data from Challenger, Gray and Christmas, while January was relatively quiet compared to previous years, major layoff announcements in early February suggest that this trend may accelerate. Several large companies have already disclosed significant job cuts. ADM plans to lay off up to 700 workers as part of cost-cutting measures, while Salesforce and Workday announced layoffs of 1,000 and 1,750 employees, respectively. These announcements point to growing caution among employers despite a resilient job market in recent months. Furthermore, WARN filings mandatory notices for large-scale layoffs have been increasing. In December, companies filed 253 notices, covering plans to cut 21,873 jobs, up from 217 notices for 20,105 job cuts in November. Economists expect this trend to continue, with jobless claims potentially rising as companies adjust to economic uncertainties. Layoff announcements are on the rise.
Yeah, the trend keeps on getting worse and worse and worse, and it doesn't seem like it's going to get any better. So, yeah, it's time to buckle down. Stay away from riba, stay away from usury, stay away from interest, credit cards, alcohol, drugs, gambling. It's time to go back to the deen, prayer, alhamdulillah, and yeah, and do our best. And it's about community too. I think people forget about community. It's something that people are saying they don't know what to do. That's what the family unit was supposed to be, so we could all be together and through hard times together, pull our resources together, and that's something that I think people need to start thinking about more and more. Really, what the family unit is supposed to be, what's it for, and really start bringing the community back and family units back. Ooh, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Assalamu alaikum.